Hey guys, Audiente Gaming here, and today we're going to be watching a Deep of Night run versus Everdark Tricephalos. I was running Duchess and I had my skill attack power up build, but I was actually kind of just relying on my Executor teammate and my Raider teammate for damage because they both had the Dreadlord specific relic that you can get from defeating him, which I'm not really sure how it works specifically, but I have seen people use it where they just let their status bars fill up, and that apparently kind of like raises your power. I'm not really sure how it works. I think it works the same way that Undertaker's stacks work with successive attacks. That's how I think it might work. I'm not really sure because I haven't really tried it, and I do have the relics to try it, but just never really thought to get around to doing it. But essentially the Raider, what I was seeing the Raider doing, because the Executor was just doing the seppuku build where he just keeps stabbing himself in the chest, and that raises his bloodlust attack power, I think. But the Raider had the Dreadlord relic that every time he takes attacks, it puts Scarlet Rot on his weapon, so then he can inflict Scarlet Rot. But then there's also another relic spot on the Dreadlord relic that increases your attack power if there's like status bars is filling up during the game, and I think the more the status bar fills up, the more damage you get. That's how I think it works. And yeah, he was just doing that most of the game. But also the Raider had the Libra relic where if you do a certain pose, I think it's like the one that's you're just like kneeling down or crouching down, it inflicts madness on you. So, and then the other part of that relic is that when there's madness in the vicinity, it increases your attack power. So that's basically what the Raider was doing, and I was just trying my hardest to stay alive, because this is one of those bosses where even if you're level 15, even if you have damage negation at full HP or low HP, or if you have Wending Graces or anything, if this boss even grazes you, you're losing half of your health. And if he even like attacks you just more than once, like just one swipe and then one sword, you're basically down, especially if you have low HP. But we're now getting to the end of this boss fight, and I've done an amazing job at staying up as Duchess, and I think I've revived both of my teammates at this point at least once. But that's only because Duchess has the double dodge ability, and during this game I also picked up longer invisibility frames when you're dodging. I think I picked one of those up, and especially on Duchess, that basically just gives you more time invincible when you're dodging. So let's say right here, when all three dogs are attacking me and they're just chasing me, I have a higher chance at surviving because I have more invisibility frames. Iframes is what people call them. But yeah, I've defeated Everdark Tricephalos before, but not in Deep of Night. Especially not Depth 3, because dude just has so much health, and I've never had teammates that did enough damage to kind of like counterbalance the low damage that I was doing on Duchess. But yeah, right here I just popped my ultimate to try to get the Executor back up, because as you can see, the Raider is doing insane damage in the background, but I was just basically there as support. And I don't really mind playing like that, because a lot of people don't have that support character that will support them. But anyways, we got it done. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.